Harvick slides up in front of traffic.
Cars upside down, cars everywhere.
Come on.
And turn 4 is Calamity Corner once again. The field is frozen. Jeff Gordon came across with Stewart and Johnson side by side, but there are half a dozen cars littered between turn 3 and the start-finish line.
He's all right.
Last year's third-place finisher Scott Wimmer, the 29 of Kevin Harvick, the 42 of Jamie McMurray.
One of these cars was just standing up on its nose, swimming, spinning around like a water spout.
Greg Biffle. Jeff Burton had lost an engine prior to this. He coasts onto pit road. And here's Harvick's car, the backup car, damaged, looking a lot like Thursday's car.
But guys, we could see this coming and smell this coming for about 3 or 4 laps.
Here's how it unfolded between turns 3 and 4.
Because something happened to Greg Biffle, the 16 car that triggered all this.
I believe, watch it and see if it's Harvick's car. Oh no, it's the 22 car.
Scott Wimmer.
Look at him just spinning around. He got up on his nose and come back down on his wheels. Boy, that old Ford turn, she's mean, boys.
Watch the 22 of Scott Wimmer, the yellow car, take a wild ride here.
What started it, Greg Biffle came down in the 10, or the 10 went up to Greg Biffle. They got together anyhow.
The luckiest man there was Rusty Wallace. Got a little tap, but kept on going.
Now watch Wimmer. Over once, twice, 3 on his nose, 4, wham.
Huge.
So initial contact, the 10 and the 16, right there.
Looked like Biffle in the 16 actually came down into Scott Riggs in the 10. And Darrell, when you're flipping like that, it probably seems like eternity, don't it?
Oh, listen, I can't tell you what it does to you. You just pray that when you stop that you can remember what happened.
I think Scott Wimmer will remember this one for a long time. Pit stops. Not everybody's in. Stewart stayed out, so did Gordon.
Most of our top 5 or 6 stayed out. I think Mark Martin stayed out. Dale Earnhardt Jr. stayed out. Not surprised, because we're going to be probably within about 10 laps of this race in getting back going.
Kurt Busch stayed out. Here's Dick.
Well, Dale Earnhardt Jr. appears to be much happier with his car than he has been before. When he came across the line and realized he was third, he let out a war whoop. Yahoo, he said. And then he said that he thought he might bend the gas pedal. Cruz told him, don't worry about it. They got more. Steve?
Dick, when the caution came out, Greg Zipadelli said to Tony Stewart, what do you think? Tony very simply said, we got to stay out.
You agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I totally
Absolutely.
agree. I'm not coming in. I don't want to get back in that melee.
We just saw what happened to these guys that were back in the middle of it.
Let's have another look now. It happens right behind the lead pack. They're 3 wide, and there's Biffle coming
Biffle
down.
gets loose. See, Biffle gets loose going into 3. Comes down and gets into the side of Scott Riggs. Goes up the hill, clips Rusty. And then here comes the rest of the pack.
Talked about Rusty Wallace just getting by. Mark Martin in the 6 just barely got by on the bottom.
9 car, he gets more damage. Look at those cars. Look at a fire coming up to 42.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Fire. 3 wide. Stay low, stay low, stay low. Fuck.
That's Casey Kane you're riding with.
Clear in front of you, clear in front of you.
And I promise, that's all you got is that spotter, because you can't see a thing. And not only that, it's late in the afternoon for this time of the day. The sun is right in your eyes.
Stay low, stay low, stay low. Back down, back down. Come on,
Dale Jarrett.
Come on down, come on down. Come on down, go on down, go on down, come on. Come on. You get anything? Look at the front end, I don't know about end. We're going to fix that right front fender end.
This is Carl Edwards.
Keep on coming, baby. It's a ring behind you. Keep on coming. 12 right on your bumper. Come on, big, big ring. Slow her down.
Jeannie?
Jamie McMurray in and out of the car, but I guess the most important part is you're getting back in here.
Yeah, they think that's just got a hole in the oil cooler, so we're going to get back out and just try to run one lap. We came so close, last year, and kind of learned our lesson with points, so we're going to try to get back out and just make as many as we can.
I know you're asking me the same question I'm asking you. What happened?
I don't know. I just was up on the outside, and, cars just kind of go everywhere, and you really can't see anything. I saw the 16 car going backwards, so I kind of knew that wasn't good.
All right, go get him, guys.
The best news, Jeannie, is that Bill Davis's driver, Scott Wimmer, walked away after flipping 4 times. Here's Wimmer climbing out.
And you heard Jamie say, one of the things they learned from last year, go back out and get you 5 or 10 more points. Might help you.
15 laps to go in the Daytona 500 on Fox.